Thank you all for being here. We're just going to be doing the next batch of final reports for the most recent batch of spells that I burned down. And then I should be back a little bit later on today to do another batch of spells. I'm going to try to get a pretty big batch set up and going. My goal again is to have all of them done this month, the month of April. So, okay guys. So anyway, let's get into these final reports. So take my little crystals off of this one. This is a commitment spell for, wow, okay, so I had to like pull off the post-it to see whose name was on it, and there's already like a heart and stuff on the bottom there. Two doves like coming together, like kissing, super cute. This is a good sign. Okay, so let's see whose this is. Oh my gosh, any day now. Hold on, it's being secretive. Maybe that's also some sort of metaphor or something. Could be like there's some secretive energy here. Somebody's hard to crack. Hard to get in here. Okay, so this is for SS. So yes, this was your commitment spell. As you can see, it burned all the way down to the bottom of the plate. Typically that indicates an accepted petition. Okay, let's crack this up off the plate. Take a look at the bottom here. And I'll hold this up for you so you can see it as well. You're welcome to take a screenshot or pause the video or do whatever you'd like to do if you want to. Okay, so, and again, this is SS commitment spell. See if I see anything. So, I mean, you've got a few hearts in there. Obviously, you've got this big one, but that's the base of the candle. That was prefabbed, so we don't really count that one. But you've got, I'm trying to see if I can show you. I saw one like here. Again, I have no idea how visible this is going to be for you on your end, and I'm sorry about that. But a couple hearts. But other than that, that's all I see kind of popping out at me on this one. I don't have anything else jumping out as a message. But yeah, as far as I can tell, SS, this looks like it, you know, it burned well. It looks like you had a pretty, you know, positive energy about it. So I hope everything goes well for you. Best wishes, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. And that is going to be... let's see here. Okay, PM. This is your commitment spell. PM. All right, so here's the top. As you can see, burned all the way down to the plate. No issues with that. Typically, that indicates an accepted petition, you know, that your request is going to be granted. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pop this one off the plate. A lot of activity. I see either a lamb or a dog here. Some sort of animal, the head, the body, the back legs, the tail. Okay, so a lamb would indicate someone, you know, calming down, becoming more tame. A dog, you know, would indicate loyalty. So either way, either whatever this is looking like or represents, it could be possible one of you has, you know, a dog or farm animals or something like that too. But both of those animals are good. I see a baby. So here is the baby. There's the head. You can see kind of like maybe like an unborn child. Not saying that this is a guarantee of like having children or pregnancy in any way. I have no idea where you're at in life and on all of those things, but it is possible that a pregnancy could have something to do with this situation. Okay, let's see. kind of something phallic, like over here, like here, you know, kind of just getting something phallic going on that can, you know, represent passion or hot, steamy times ahead, something like that. But that is what I have for you, PM, for your commitment spell. Thank you again for allowing me to work with you, and I wish you all the best. Okay, the next one that we have is HB. This is your lost pet spell. So you can see from the top, very good burn. Got a lot kind of going on from the top here. I see like the face of a man with like long hair. Do you see like shoulder length hair, I guess? And he's holding in his hand what looks to me to be like a bird. Okay, so birds may be symbolic here. You may get messages from birds. You're so welcome, honey. Thank you. Okay, so I'm seeing this, you know, again, this man kind of either bird watching or there's the bird. Hi, bird. So here's the bird. The bird came off the plate, but, you know, staring at something, looking at a bird may be significant here in some way. You might be getting messages from birds, you know, like birds might be coming around. Like I've been seeing a lot of blue jays lately. I think Amy has too. So those are usually, you know, symbolic of something. When I see crows, it means somebody's talking about me or lying about me. All right, let's see. Okay, so this one came apart in a few different pieces. So I'll start with this one, which is the biggest one. Hold that up and you can take a screenshot or pause it if you want and take a look with me. I'm not pulling anything specifically out of this one. I don't have anything jumping out at me specifically as a message. Let me just take a look at this one. This is your next biggest one. Again, I see a little girl like facing away, like facing towards me. Her hair, like she's almost like sitting like, you know, like this. Yeah, I don't know what this means or what, you know, how it's going to play out in your manifestation specifically, but that is what I see there. These could be spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, you know, things like that too. Okay, here's this. And I honestly don't know what this is trying to be. It could be a heart, okay? It's kind of got this sword looking thing. Is this like a snail? Is it, I don't know. I don't know what this is, but that's the third piece nonetheless. I didn't get like a clear message off of it. Anyway, HB, thank you so much for allowing me to work with you. Good luck with everything. I do hope that you get your pet back. And I will talk to you soon. All right, let's see. Okay, the next one that we have is a crown of success. And this was for DS. This is your crown of success, okay? Okay, so from the top, you can see, again, we had a full and complete burn. No issues with that. It went all the way down to the plate. All right, here's the bottom. I'm going to hold this up for you. And then I'll take a peek. Now, the first thing I kind of see is this, you know, it's almost like a person with a giant coin or a giant ball of light or whatever this yellow is kind of symbolizing here, either working with someone on this creation. It could be a group of people. So I see one head, second head, third head, people possibly over here, okay? Like sitting around a table, creating some sort of new plan, some sort of idea, some sort of, you know, business plan, something like that, okay? So when I see this in a crown of success, this is obviously a really good sign. This yellow part could be symbolic of like a coin or, you know, some sort of tangible, valuable gift, or not necessarily a gift, but somebody's bringing something very valuable to the table. If you are working on like starting your own thing or working on expanding your own thing, this would be maybe a sign that it's, you know, you're pulling in collaborators, like business partners, you know, some people with expertise, you know, to grow it to the next level, something like that. And if this is you like negotiating perhaps, you know, a new job, right? With a Crown of Success, that's a good one to do if you're looking for a new job, because it helps you kind of, you know, gives you a little bit of an edge over competitors in interviews. So if you, if that's the case here, this would be like multiple people like interviewing you, like you being given some sort of offer or something like that. Like, you know, the offer of the job or a raise or whatever it is you're trying to manifest. It looks like it's manifesting, but it does involve other people, if that makes sense. Okay, that is what I have for you on your Crown of Success DS. Thank you so much for allowing me to work with you, and best of luck with everything. Okay. Next we have a teeny tiny Better Business spell, and I think this is for SD, if I'm not mistaken. Just want to make sure I get the initial correct. Or SO. Okay, looks like it was SO were the initials on this one. And again, this was Better Business. Okay, so here it is, top down. These candles tend to burn pretty much away, so not much to really report on this particular one, but you know, it burned all the way to the plate. It did not give me any problems. With this one, it was actually very interesting. There were two Better Business spells burning at the same time, and they both had pretty intense, crazy wicks, you know, with big flames jumping up and stuff like that. And usually that means there's a lot of spiritual energy around the spell. You know, so it's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing to see, like the fire and stuff like that. I don't know who you are, Sea Princess. I'm on January. So if you were in September, you were likely included in one of the prior groups, like groups 1 through 7. But I don't know, again, I don't know who you are, so I can't tell you for sure. But I am actually working into January of 23 now. So September spells should be done, okay? And again, I've got several videos on the channel of, you know, it would be either group 1, group 2, right? You know, possibly group 3 in there if it's back that far. Okay. Hope that helps. Okay. Okay. So let me pop this up off the plate. All right. And then here is your wax. There's a couple of little like crumbs left. I'll pick them up. I don't really see anything in that one. And then here is this one here. There's something here. Now I see the letter C. So you can kind of see that here, okay? But it doesn't just feel like that. It feels like there's something else that wants to come out here. I kind of see, again, a figure of a person maybe facing towards me, you know what I mean? This would be like their hair, an arm like outstretched, kind of like holding whatever this thing is here. I don't know how this plays out for you. I don't know if this is like a rendition of you or if this is like a guide or, you know, this means that your spirit guides are coming down to offer spiritual assistance. There is what looks to be a bit of a crow right here. So for me personally, when I see crows, I know somebody's, you know, either lying about me, lying to me. There's some sort of like squawky kind of, you know, energy happening. So, if, you know, just something to keep an eye out for. I'm not saying that that's definitely what's going on. Oh, the alarm goes off. So probably, yeah. Be careful for people that are trying to gather intel so that they can, you know, try to smear your reputation, or you know, people maybe being dishonest to you or about you could be an issue. So just be mindful of that. You know, take everything with a grain of salt, but don't stop pursuing your business dreams, you know, because of it. Okay, just know that you've got attention on you because of your success, and so as that continues to flourish, of course, you're going to draw in and attract all kinds of beautiful things and beautiful people and beautiful opportunities, but you are also going to draw in and attract a lot of hate, jealousy, and, you know, competition energy, stuff like that. So just, you know, keep that in mind as you're moving forward, okay? All right. Okay, so the next one we have is RA. This is a Better Business spell for RA. Okay, so obviously from the top, we saw that it did go all the way down to the bottom of the plate. There was nothing left except this little piece of wax. So we'll take a look at this and see what's in there. Here's the top. Turn it this way as well. And then here's the bottom. Again, I see guardian angel kind of looking down on you. There's a ring of light surrounding this like glittery ball, whatever that is. It almost looks like a flower, like the flower, the two leaves here, the stem, and then, you know, this like flower light. This can mean the birth of, or like creative ideas are blooming, or something, maybe some seeds of intention you planted a long time ago are finally coming to fruition. All right. Yeah, but I do see there's a really good idea. See this ray of a ring of light around the face here, or the head. Yeah, there's some sort of really good idea that's going to bring a lot of joy. It's something that's like in the light in some sort of way. But that's your Better Business spell, R-A. If I didn't say that before, I can't remember if I said that now. So this was R-A, Better Business spell. Thank you again, R-A, for allowing me to work with you, and I will talk to you soon. All right, let's see. Okay, the next one is EA. This is a cord cutting spell for you. EA. Okay, so from the top down, looks pretty good. Okay, now you can see you've got this little doohickey here, you know, still standing up. You've got a couple of like spikes coming up from the bottom. You know, doing a cord cutting, of course, you know, severs an energetic tie or a soul tie between, you know, you and another person, so that it is not as you know, you don't feel such a pull to go back to someone or something that you know is not serving your highest purpose. So, you know, even though we do that and we cut that soul tie, that energetic cord that keeps us bound to the other person, or like going back for more, or, you know, dealing with whatever we were dealing with, it's not going to be an instant fix, you know what I mean? So the draw should be significantly reduced, okay? If this person has been like stalking you, harassing you, like, or just trying to, you know, communicate with you, get you back, whatever the case may be, that should alleviate as well. But because you have those like thorns kind of popping up, you know, around the candle, it feels to me like there might be like a few more daggers kind of headed your way a little bit. And again, that can be, you know, somebody that you don't want to speak to reaching out to try to communicate again, or, you know, maybe something, you know, unfinished or unclosed out that you still have to deal with. You know, there's a few daggers there, a few thorns to watch out for. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this off the plate. And in those thorns, specifically one that's significant. Okay. So here is this. Looking at the colorful parts here, they're grabbing my eye. Like this one, at first I was like, ooh, a dragon. And now again, I don't know what that would have to do with a cord cutting. I don't know if dragons are significant to you or, you know, something like that. Dragons are fierce, they're mighty, they breathe fire, they're warriors. They usually like, you know, associated with like winning some sort of battles or wars, okay? So that might have some sort of symbolism or significance. This yellow piece, I don't know. I can't really figure it out. Let me see if anything jumps out at me. That one's dead. I don't have anything jumping out at me. At first I thought like there was like a cat or something, this thing here, whatever that is. But hello, thank you. But I don't know that it's necessarily a cat. Like it's not like, yeah, that's a cat, you know? Hello? Oh, okay. Sure. No, it doesn't. No, it's not a public restroom. So yeah, it's yeah, good. How are you?
Good. I brought my friend.
Oh,
Do
awesome.
you still have any of the lamps you left here?
Yeah, we've got a couple, I think.
The Turkish ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 left.
2 left. Yep.
Yay!
Yeah. Thank you for coming back.
I was hoping you still had this one. This is the one I want.
Okay. All right. So getting back to this.
Half price, huh?
So getting back to this, it's not.
All right, thank you.
I don't know if it's a cat or not, but there is something in there that may need your attention, okay? Other than that, though, you had a successful burn. Nothing unusual happened. Nothing that would, you know, make me think that there was going to be any issues with the actual cord cutting part. Okay. And then the last one we have is AG's Saint Expedite spell. AG, this is your Saint Expedite spell. So, first thing I look for is, did the candle burn all the way down to the bottom of the glass? And in this situation, yes, it did. Okay, so you can clearly see through there. There is a little bit of wax around the bottom there, but it's, you know, it did go all the way down to the glass. So that generally indicates an accepted petition, okay? The next thing that I look for is smoke in the glass. Now on your candle, you don't have any smoke. Which is actually a good thing. You know, the different colors of smoke indicate different things. But yeah, you don't have any. So smokes, if you have no smoke in the candle, generally that means there's no major spiritual opposition to what you're doing. Like you're not being fought against in this by some, you know, wayward entity or somebody's negative thoughts or evil eye or anything. It also, you know, means that there's no heavy or significant battles standing in the way of you achieving whatever you're trying to manifest, okay? So then I look at rings in the wax that go all the way around the glass. You can kind of see the rings, like see what I mean there. It's hard to show you completely with the lighting the way it is, but those are measures of a unit of time. So I'm going to count them and see if I can get you maybe some number that might associate with a time frame or something in some way. One,
Why are you guys
Today's the
closing?
last day.
Why?
2. We're just taking it back online for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 3, 4.
Bathroom?
Yeah, so you've got 5 rings in the wax that go all the way around the glass. So again, this can be 5 days, 5 weeks, the month of May, which is the 5th month of the year. The number 5, the 5th day of the month in some way may be significant to you in this, okay? All right, dear, thank you so much. And with this one, please make sure, well, I need to come up with a way of you guys communicating with me since I've lost literally every form of communication. So I'll either make an email or try again to recover one of my Google accounts. I was locked out of them. So yeah, I'll try to do that. But I need to know with Expedite, when he comes through, when he manifests, because I owe him extra offerings at that time, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.
Yeah.